This is how a trained professional does the Olympic snatch. Perfect form. And now this is how a toddler does it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Keep waiting.
Oh, you want more? How about this then? Kettlebell swings. Take a look at how she just manages to perfectly generate power from her hips to drive the kettlebell up and down. Hey, it's not perfect form. She's still a kid though. But take a look at this. It's way better than some adults doing it horribly wrong. And this woman right here, she just spears the air. Oh, even that's not enough? How about this kid then? Front squats done to perfection. Full depth, back flat, head in neutral position, feet parallel. Man, this is so good. And then there's this. I'm not sure if this is a parody or this guy is actually performing squats in such horrible way. Hey, but it's believable. People do this. I've seen worse. Trust me, I have. And let's move on. And now there's this little baby boy doing pull-ups. Obviously it's not perfect, but notice how he keeps his legs in front of his body to engage his core, and that's just instinct to him. He doesn't cross his legs behind his body or swing his body around, and that's impressive as compared to some adults who just don't know what they're doing. They're just pulling, their body is swinging all around and their legs are behind their body. And there's even this, like, what is that, 1/10 of a rep? And I'm not talking about just exercises. Even when it comes to everyday stuff like lifting something off the ground, look at the way this kid does it. He squats all the way down and uses his hips to drive the weight off the ground like you do in a squat or a deadlift, right? And most adults, this is what they do. They round their back and they don't even use the main powerhouse of their body, which is their hips. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is precisely how you injure yourself. Wow, isn't that impressive? Obviously, these kids don't have the experience in doing these exercises. They don't have the brain development to understand all the minute details and how to do the exercise with the correct technique and all of that. But still, this comes so natural to them. It's just basic instinct to them. On the other hand, these adults, they are struggling to do the exercises. Their movement patterns are all wrong. They don't move their body the right way, and it's all messed up. You just saw what happened. Even the adults who actually do it the right way, they need to learn it. They need to put years of practice and hard work into it. They need to understand the techniques, train their body the right way. That's when they do it right. So what makes it such that these kids can do it with basic instinct, whereas adults, they have to learn the techniques properly? What's missing? What do you think is happening over here? You see, throughout evolution, over millions of years, our bodies have developed this way. And these movement patterns, they come natural to us. It's basic instinct. As a kid, you know how to move. You know how to put yourself in the correct posture. But as we grow up, due to some bad positioning, bad postural habits, and bad movement patterns which we developed over the years, that's what happens to us. For example, most adults are sedentary. They spend their entire day sitting in one place. They're always hunched over. They have their rounded back. Their neck is always down, and they don't know how to walk properly. And these things, they have an effect on you. That's what translates into your athletic ability. And when you do those exercises, these exercises mimic your everyday movements. For example, when you squat, that's basically you sitting down and standing up. When you deadlift, that's you mimicking the movement of bending over to pick something up and then standing back up. So these are some basic movements that everybody should know how to do, and it's just this modern sedentary lifestyle that screwed all the adults over. And even those who do it correctly, they have to relearn it. All those years of bad programming into your brain, programming not as in coding a robot or something like that, but you know what, these movements, they need to be learned, they need to be practiced. You become what you practice. That's the way it goes. So you teach your body how to move the wrong way, bad movement patterns gets ingrained into your body. You set yourself in a bad posture, that's what happens to you. You lose mobility, you attain injuries over time. Those are the things that happen. It's something you need to pay attention to, which unfortunately most people don't. I can assure you this, that you don't have the mobility that you should be having. The mobility to perform exercise with proper technique, the mobility to move at your 100% best, and the mobility to just live life. You'll be surprised. I'll tell you some basic tests that you can perform right now. And if you can't do this, understand that you're lacking mobility and you seriously need to work on this. work on improving your posture, work on being more flexible, work on moving your body in the right way, because that's what it takes. That's what it takes to be a good athlete. That's what it takes to live your life at your fullest. Physically, mentally, emotionally, all of that. Trust me, it's connected. If you don't move well enough, you don't feel good enough. And that's the way life is. Try these 4 basic mobility tests and you should be able to do them. If not, you lack mobility and flexibility. The first one is the easiest, that is to stay in the bottom of a squat for 10 minutes. And the second one is really difficult. It tests your balance and coordination as well, but it's a great test of mobility. You should be able to stay in this pistol squat position with one foot completely off the ground. This third one tests the mobility of your anterior part of the body, which is your quadriceps, hip flexor and abs. You need to get your body in the correct position, which is in a straight line. As you can see right here, your upper back needs to make contact with the wall, your head needs to touch the wall, and your knees need to be completely on the ground in a straight line. Now lastly, for the upper body mobility, make sure your body is glued to the wall. Your heels, your butt, your upper back, your head all need to be in contact with the wall. Make sure you keep your elbows on the wall while you move it, and then you should be able to move both your hands together while keeping it close to your head. Can you do all 4 of these tests?